Hi, today I'm going to discuss about the process by which we can add an external font to our website. I'm going to show you how we can change the font family of whole website, and also if you want to change the font for some of the elements, that too we can do that. For doing that, we need to first download the existing template from the CMS, which you can find under website template and manage template option. After clicking this download button, you can easily download the existing template. So I have already downloaded it and I have kept a copy of this folder here, and I'm going to do the changes in another place. So if anything goes wrong, then we can easily upload our backup. So after unzipping the folder, you will find a folder like this, and inside that you will find this main folder. Under that you will find many subfolders like assets, CSS, fonts, images, JS and views. So if you want to add any external font, then you need to keep it inside the fonts subfolder. So I have already downloaded an external font from online, which is zaffino.ttf. So I just copied it and I have put it under the font folder like this. I have pasted it here only. So now we have pasted it here, and now we will include the particular font to our website, so it will reflect on the front end. So for doing that, let me just open the particular folder in code editor so that I can explain you better. Like this, I have opened it in Visual Studio. Now in the custom.css, I'm going to add the part of the code for which the fonts for which the particular font will reflect on the website. So this much code I'm going to add. I'm going to explain you one by one which code does what. So we have defined the font family Zaffino here like this, and we have included the source path as it is inside the fonts folder. So we have written the path like this. So inside fonts folder we have zaffino.ttf file. Same way we have written source and URL, both the same. Next, these two codes are for the requirement of, like, if we want to change the font family for whole website, then we can write this part of the code, which means we are applying the font family to the whole body. So if we are writing this much code, then the font family Zaffino will reflect in the website for all the elements. If we don't want to apply the font family to all the elements, maybe for some of the elements only we need to change the font family, then we can simply define a class, and inside that we can define this font family Zaffino. And again, these are the simple CSS style which I have written. So I'll show you one by one how it is reflecting for some of the contents and how it is reflecting for the whole website. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to make a zip folder of this particular folder. I'm gonna compress it. I'm going to upload it now in the CMS from this upload changes button like this. So we have uploaded our folder. So till now what we did, we have included our external font in this particular path inside this fonts folder, and also we have written the code by which this font will reflect on the front end. So now we are going to check whether it is working fine or not. As we have given this one inside body element, the font family will be Zaffino. So for every element the font family will change. Now the default font family is coming like this. So we have given the font family Zaffino. Now we are going to clear the cache once. and we are going to hard refresh it 2 or 3 times. So you can see for every element the font family got changed to Zafino font as we wanted everywhere, because we have given the font family this Zafino one to the body element like this. So if you go to any other pages, everywhere this font family will be there. See, everywhere. So this is the way you can change the font family for the whole website by just writing this particular code and assign the font family to body tag. Next, sometimes you want only for some of the elements the font family should change. So for now we will remove this body tag element which we have included in the custom.css. Here, so we are just removing it from here because we don't want this font family for whole website. For some of the website only we want this font family to work. So already I have assigned a class, and inside that I have written the font family like this. So wherever for whichever elements you want the font family to work, for those elements you can write the class name Zap. So let me just save it once and let me just refresh it and to check whether the font family removed from all the elements or not. Yeah, so now default font family is working. So maybe I want to change the font family for this title of these elements, right? So for these titles only we want to change the font family. So this is the list HTML page which you can find under layout folder. So we are going to add class name Zap for this particular title, right? So inside the list item.html file, just we are going to search this title one. See, here we are writing this title, right? Let me just test it from the developer tool once, then we'll check whether it is working fine or not, and we can put the code in the template editor. So just inspect this particular title. Okay, okay, still loading. Okay, inspect this particular title and give the class name here, and we'll see whether it is working or not. The class name was Zap, so we'll check. See, this is working. So if you are giving this class name here, then it will reflect here, and as it is dynamic code, it will reflect for all the title, for all the elements it will reflect, right? So we are going to add this class Zap for the title in this place like this, class equals to Zap. We are going to save it and we'll see whether it is working fine or not. We are going to hard refresh it. See, so everywhere else the font family is default. We have changed only for this title, and now for all the content this title's font family got changed. So this is the way you can change the font family for some of the elements, and also if you want to change the whole website's font, that also you can do that. So if you have any doubt, you can ask us anytime and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much.